Joffrey's here, just right outside Disney Traders, and it's going to be our first specialty beverage from them. The Citrus Sunrise Frozen Lemon and Passion Fruit with Mandarin Vodka. Let's the drinking begin. Alright, what do you got?
We've got the Citrus Sunrise, which is a combination of lemon and orange, I believe, with some passion fruit vodka. I don't know.
You're guessing again.
I am guessing again. The liquor is all on the top here.
You're gonna have to use the straw to push it down.
Starting to sink down, so.
Alright, here. We'll give it a shot in a second.
Help here. Alright, let's try the Citrus Sunrise. Mixed it up a little bit. It's very orangey. Like a little bit tart, bitter. It's not my favorite, but much, yeah. I don't know, it's a little tart, a little sour. So.
I taste the orange, but I don't think it's that much.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's good. Light, refreshing.
It's cool, refreshing.
Yeah, got a little crunchy ice in it, which you always love from these places. Yeah, now that it's mixed together, it looks a lot more like the picture. Mm-hmm. At first, it looked very layered, but it's a much-needed, refreshing drink for what's going to be a hotter day. All right, shooting across the street here, we're at Trowll Trellis. You have the street corn, the Impossible sausage and kale soup, the Korean short rib, which it looks like we're getting, as well as the pot de creme. There are the drink options as well. Let's take a look and see what we get. Take a look at the Trowll Trellis booth. We'll see what we get from there. Brittany's ordering right now, and we'll report back as soon as we get the dishes.
So we are also doing the Garden Graze, which are these 5 dishes, and then you get a complimentary item from Pineapple Promenade. So the first one...
What might that be? You don't know.
Well, so the first item on the Garden Graze is the boneless Impossible Korean short rib from Trowll Trellis. It's got a bunch of bok choy and some steamed rice. And then also from Trowll Trellis, we've got the lavender pot de creme with a blueberry crust. And it's a very pretty dessert. So, let's try the Korean short rib. There's a big piece of bok choy here, which is going to be a little difficult to get into, but the flavor is really good.
Does it taste like short rib?
So the flavoring tastes like a Korean short rib. The texture of the meat is not like short rib. You would expect it to be a little bit more like stringy and pull apart. Whereas you can see that the inside of this looks more like a ground like hamburger patty. But other than that, like the flavoring is really good. I like these pickled vegetables, and the sauce gives it just a small amount of spice, but nothing compared to the etouffee last night.
Let's try the lavender pot de creme.
Oh, it has like a little like white chocolate shell you can see, and then there's some like custardy, the pot de creme I think inside.
What is a pot de creme?
That's good.
Comment down below. She's not answering my question.
Kind of interesting. I think it's just like a custard. It's interesting. It almost tastes lemony to me, even though I think it's supposed to be lavender. The blueberry crust is really good. I like the fresh little blueberries off to the side. The texture's a little bit like creamier, more like tapioca pudding than I would have thought. I would like it to be a little smoother, but the flavor is really good.
All right, we're gonna give this Korean Impossible short rib. I'm just gonna throw all the words, but not put them in the correct order. So there. The texture's not bad, and the flavor's there. It tastes a lot more Asian than I thought it would. So you definitely get those Asian flavors. And you're right, a little more meat patty than stringy beef brisket or pulled beef, but definitely not a bad dish.
The flavor is good. I like the sauce.
Good, yeah. Yeah. I like that. Now we're gonna try this puffed cream. I'm gonna take a little bit of the whipped cream as well. How about that?
Okay.
I get a little more lavender, I think, than you. And I don't necessarily get grainy, just very flowery. It's almost like I can taste the smell. You know what I mean? But two decent dishes from Trowell and Trellis. Not gonna be rushing back. Don't think they're best of the fest, but definitely satisfying.